Hello, friends, and welcome to Adventures in Pixieland. My name is Amy. I'm an ordained minister, and we are in Bible study. We're in the NIV. We're in the book of Isaiah, and we are in chapter 13, a prophecy against Babylon. Now, remember, this is 600s, 740, their estimation, 740 BC to about 680 BC. The Babylonian conquering, 500. Not yet occurred. And we're counting down to 0 BC to AD. Okay? Or BCE to CE, before Common Era to Common Era. Or BC, before Christ, AD, after death. There's a way you say it in Latin, that's what it translates to, after death. They didn't move where 0 was. They just renamed it. Understand? Okay. Prophecy against Babylon. An oracle concerning Babylon that Isaiah, son of Amos, saw. Raise a banner on a bare hilltop. Shout to them. Beckon to them to enter the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my holy ones. I have summoned my warriors to carry out my wrath, those who rejoice in my triumph. Listen, a noise on the mountains, like that of a great multitude. Listen, an uproar among the kingdoms, like nations massing together. The Lord Almighty is mustering an army for war. They come from faraway lands, from the ends of the heavens, the Lord and the weapons of his wrath to destroy the whole country. Wail, for the day of the Lord is near. It will come like destruction from the Almighty. Footnote of F. Shaddai is what is written, which means the Almighty. Because of this, all hands will go limp. Every man's heart will melt. Terror will seize them. Pain and anguish will grip them. They will writhe like women in labor. They will look aghast at each other, their faces aflame. See, the day of the Lord is coming, a cruel day, with wrath and fierce anger, to make the land desolate and destroy the sinners within it. The stars of the heaven and their constellations will not show their light. The rising sun will be darkened, and the moon will not give its light. That means there's a new moon. Once a month, every month, the moon does not give its light on the new moon. We can calculate those dates. They're already decided. We don't get to change them. It's not astrology. It's literally astronomy. It has to do with literally what the moon does. So there's no magic. God made it so the moon goes dark on that day. I will punish the world for its evil and the wicked for their sins. I will put an end to the arrogance of the haughty and the humble, and will humble the pride of the ruthless. I will make man scarcer than pure gold, more rare than gold of Ophir. Therefore, I will make the heavens tremble, and the earth will shake from its place at the wrath of the Almighty and the day of his burning anger. So scarcer than pure gold. Pure gold is very rare. Actually, gold is quite rare. You need 2 suns to go supernova, so you need 2 solar systems to be completely wiped out at the same time, making a neutrino collision for gold to be created on any planet anywhere in the solar system. That's just the way the science works, because things explode and then they come back together. Like a hunted gazelle, like sheep without a shepherd, each will return to his own people. Each will flee to his native land. Whoever is captured will be thrust through. All who are caught will fall by the sword. Their infants will be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses will be looted, and their wives ravished. See, I will stir up against them the Medes, who do not care for silver, and have no delight in gold. Their bows will strike down the young men, and they will have no mercy on infants, nor will they look with compassion on children. Babylon, the jewel of kingdoms, the glory of the Babylonians' pride, or Chaldeans, that's Chaldeeans, which they another name switch throughout time, because as I said, they move around, they do all the conquering, different people come into play, just like not all the rulers. Sometimes the Egyptian rulers were from Macedonia, which again, that's part of Iraq, Turkey. That's not, Cleopatra was not Egyptian, she was Macedonian. That's why she had red hair in the first place. Red hair comes from Macedonia region, genetically. The glory of the Babylonians' pride will be overthrown by God, like Sodom and Gomorrah. She will be inhabited or lived in throughout all generations. No Arab will pitch his tent there. No shepherd will rest his flock there. But desert creatures will lie there. Jackals will fill her houses. There the owls will dwell, and there the wild goats will leap about. Hyenas will howl in her strongholds, jackals in her luxurious palaces. Her time is at hand, and her days will not be prolonged. Now, I'm not sure exactly what happened to that particular area after the Persian army came in, but I do know that there's still civilizations in that general area, because we're talking about around Kabul, North Kabul area. So you can take whatever visuals from that you so desire. Google Earth it and find out. But I will say that there was destruction by the Persian Empire, and the Persian Empire was in charge for quite some time. And the Babylonians did not get to reclaim that kind of power. They were assimilated into the Persian Empire like everybody else. So, or at least that portion of the world. Plenty of history to read up on there. If the next video is actually a continuation of this prophecy against Babylon into chapter 14, and that will bring an end to it, because there's other prophecies against other nations. And we have several chapters of that in the future here, because that's really what this is. That's why he's the prophet Isaiah. Okay. So, until the next video, friends.